Yo, what's going on, everybody? My name is Ash, and welcome to another episode of Skyblock in 115. Um, Today we're gonna be heading off over there, right over my little head there. If I had Optifine, I'd zoom in. But we're gonna be heading over there because we're gonna need some glass, and we've got a little desert biome over there where we can make a husk farm. We're not gonna get just husks, but for now it'll do. Because while I'd like to do an iron farm, I'm pretty sure 99% of them require glass. And correct me if I'm wrong on that, but I think that's something that I'm going to have to do, and I might as well while I'm at it. I'm not going to be able to do any hopper collection system or anything right now, but I'll at least be able to get the farm up and running so I can just manually slay some husks and maybe do a water elevator drop down for the husks rather than a what are they called? What are those things called? The magma block killing chamber. So that's going to be something that I'm going to do today. That might be the only thing that I do today, just depending, because I might get excited at the glass and go ahead and throw up an iron farm as quickly as possible, because I'm just so desperate to get some iron going. Um, but in order to get the farm built over there, I'm gonna have to get a little bit more snow because I'm gonna build it up in snow. Because I don't know, it's a little less annoying than this, and I'm starting to get tired of looking at cobblestone all the time. Because this look gets kind of annoying. I think most of my area is cobblestone, probably about 99% of it. Um, I'm gonna hop in the bed. Nope, I'm not gonna hop in the bed. Now I'm gonna hop in the bed. We're gonna get going here. We're gonna throw a couple sticks on the crafting table if I've got any sticks. I do have sticks, and we're gonna make up about 1,000,000 shovels once I empty my inventory a little bit. I'm gonna get rid of most of my stuff because I like, or actually all of my stuff, because I like to. I'm gonna need that. I like to have a completely empty inventory and then just keep going and going and going with the snow. I craft pretty much most of the time a full inventory of shovels, but this time I'm only gonna get eight shovels. I'm gonna need cobblestone too. What am I doing? But I'm only gonna get 8 shovels this time, which stinks. I really just don't feel like running back down to get more sticks unless I have one. So that's not gonna do me any good. But I'm gonna make up 8 shovels, just like that, and I just go over here and I don't worry about my inventory filling up and them getting all over the place out here, because as long as I don't do it for any more than 5 minutes, I'll be able to pick everything up and craft everything as long as I get it done within 5 minutes. And I just sit here and do this, and this takes a really long time. So we're gonna be right back once this goes by. Alright, I'm just crafting up the last few snow blocks here, and we got, oh my goodness, we got 3, 6, 8 full stacks plus one block. So combined with what we already have here, we should be able to get a pretty decent sized platform over there. It's not like I'm gonna use all of this, but we should still get a pretty decent sized platform out over there. So I can get as many husks as possible. Another thing I need to do is go down to the little tree. I can't call it a tree farm. The little tree patch down there, and gather up some wood because I'm gonna need quite a few trapdoors because I have to cover the whole top of the farm with trapdoors so I don't get any Endermen spawning, and because I simply just don't like Endermen, and they can teleport out of this farm. Of course we'll get every type of mob in there, but the only thing that we need to avoid is letting the spiders out, which would be terrible, and then Endermen, because Endermen can they can wreak havoc if you don't look out for them. So I'm gonna go ahead and pack these up for now. Then we're gonna go down to the tree farm and chop down a couple trees. So I just realized I'm going to be doing a 16 by 16 platform out there. I think if I can get that to work, um, because I'm just going to try and fill the whole chunk out there. That is desert biome. I'm not sure how much of it's desert biome, but I'm just going to try and do a full chunk. Um, which means I need one trapdoor uh, per block, so 16 times 16, and then I'm not that very good at math, but my calculator over here says I'm going to need 768 wood planks. 768 wood planks. This is going to take a really long time, and I'm not very happy about it. But look at my inventory here. Uh, I've already got 2.5 stacks of trapdoors, so I'm kind of on my way there. I'll be there soon. I can't remember how many trapdoors it is. Uh, I have a calculator right next to me, and I'm gonna do the math right now while I'm recording. 256. Yeah, 200. Well, duh, 256. Stinking trapdoors. How many is this? How many do I have right now? I don't know how many I have right now. I'm not good at doing math in my head. Plus 32. I have 160. Okay, so we got everything that we need. I think. I hope. I've got like 200 something trapdoors. So we're gonna get ready for a little quest to go off into the desert biome or the sand, whatever you want to call it. I'm just gonna wait for nightfall so I can sleep, 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 sleep. Okay. I'm gonna take myself a little nap, and I'm bringing with me only the bare essentials. I just need everything to get over there. I brought a ton of wood or cobblestone slabs, a couple ladders just in case I need them, um, an axe for some reason, a couple picks when I inevitably place a block wrong, a couple arrows, a sword, bow just in case, and some food. But everything else is in this chest. I meant to organize it, but we've got our snow blocks, a couple more slabs in case I die. I have a couple left over. Um, I've got my snow blocks, slabs, soul sand for when I need it. Kelp is downstairs. I'm just now realizing. Um, I've got my crafting table to take over there when I need it. I'm gonna have to craft up some more torches, but I've got plenty of sticks to do that. I just need to smelt some of this wood, which is something that I'm gonna be doing in just a second. But I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing organized up because it will bother me for the rest of my life if I don't. And I also have a little bit of redstone, which I don't think I have enough. Maybe uh, I should, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to do some trading for a little bit more. But I have like 2.5 emerald blocks, something like that. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to do a lot of trading over the course of several Minecraft days, um, just to get maybe a of half stack of redstone blocks. But for now, I think I'm okay with that. I'll organize it later. I'm just ready to get going. I'm wondering if it's quicker to go out there and then branch out that way to the island, or if I should just take a diagonal off this way. I really don't want to have to walk across a one wide every time I go out there, which I wouldn't really be walking, I'd be sprinting. But I would use less blocks, I think, to get out there, and it won't take as long to run out there. I'd probably be a little bit quicker in the long run, but I think this is what I'm gonna do for now, at least, so I can go ahead and get the what's it called? The platform out, the little farm called I've completely lost all my words. The husk farm. That's what it is. I'm gonna get the husk farm going. I need to cut this tree down. I just have not felt like building a little platform out here, but I'm gonna have to now get a little something going just so I can have a safe space to get back to um, for when I'm coming back and forth. I think this will be the best bet is to just branch out from each island to another island. Like I can do my 4 points this way from the center, and then from each one just have them connected up. Because eventually, once this comes out anyway, because this, like I said in episode 1, this platform, both of these platforms are going to make like a double stack pancake, and they're going to be going all the way out to the islands, at the very least to the islands. It's going to take some time, and it's not all going to be cobble, don't worry. But these will be going all the way out to the islands, so I'll eventually just have a ladder, or probably not even a ladder, a bubble elevator up, if I decide to keep the islands, which I might keep the islands just because they're such a big part of the Skyblock thing. I'd like to keep the islands personally, but I might not. We'll see where it goes. Maybe I'll even make them a little bit bigger and just kind of do like little mini biomes, a little bigger than that, but smaller than, you know, a normal biome. But I'm going to build this out just a little bit more, and then I'm going to start branching my way out there. Okay, so I have made it out here, and that took a really long time. It takes a really long time to walk back and forth. I really should have just gone diagonal, and I'm kind of hating myself for not doing so. But what I have to do, since I think as soon as I touch one of these sand blocks, it'll update and make them all fall, I think I need to build a platform up underneath, and I had to play some water down and kind of just hang on the water, and it was the most nerve-wracking thing on the planet. And that's something that I never want to do again, though I'm sure I'm going to have to do it again in this Skyblock playthrough. And I really never want to do it again, so we're going to try and go as long as we can without having to put any blocks on the bottom of anything while hanging over the edge with the water, because that was pretty terrible. But I'm trying to go out pretty far, you know, maybe 2 or 3, 4 blocks past the sand, just so I have a good little platform to walk around on. This is going to take a little while, but I should have plenty of slabs on me, I think. And I'm just going to go ahead and build this out all the way to the ladder. I really should have done the drop down maybe over there, so it'd be less complicated having to use a ladder and whatnot, but I think I'll be okay. This is going to take a second, so I'm going to go ahead and take care of it really quick. Okay, I've got it taken care of. Dummy me forgot that if sand falls on half slabs, it all, you know, breaks. So I have 28 sand in my pocket now, though I wanted to keep the island. Maybe I'll come back and rebuild it at some point. But at this point, all I have to do is build a big platform out so I can take some measurements, and we can finally start getting started on this husk farm. And hopefully it won't take too long. It's pretty standard farm. I'm gonna actually turn my chunk borders on so I can see what I am doing. I'm just gonna build out maybe 2 or 3 blocks outside of the chunk border, just so I have a little bit of room to work with. 2, 3. I'll go ahead and do 4 outside of the chunk borders, and I think I'll be okay with that. I just need a little bit of room to work with because I'm gonna try and take up the whole chunk. I'm not sure how much of it is actually desert. It looks like desert spills over into this chunk as well. So, who knows, I might end up using 2 chunks? We'll see what happens. It's really just based on, I guess based on my, my supplies, because I really don't have very many. But for now, I'm gonna fill this chunk border up, and we'll be right back. Okay, the platform is done, and I think I'm just gonna hop into a time lapse and get this thing started. Or get this thing done. I'm ready to get it done so I can get some glass. Let's do this. Alright, so I've got this this mob farm built up. It's not working perfectly right now because I went and thought through the fact that I'm going to need oh my gosh, glitch, or lag, whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna need a lot of repeaters to go back here. So right now, really all I can do is run away, let mobs come in, and then come back here and flip all these switches at one time to let the water run through. And it's like the least efficient farm on the planet because I don't have any hoppers, so I can only do one wide killing chamber. So I can't let any spiders come through. So the best thing that I can do is come down here where I've put a bunch of trapdoors and just hope that some spiders can see me maybe. And I can get them over here while everything else gets flushed down. They should get trapped in this little corner. It was working pretty well earlier, but right now I don't really think it's worth showing off until I go and do some I gotta do some chopping down of some trees over there and get a whole bunch of stone for my cobblestone generator, of which I have none. Put up several furnaces rather than just one and just get some stone so I can make some repeaters. I'm gonna need a lot of them and a lot more redstone. So there's some trading in my future. There's some cobblestone AFKing in my future, and there's a whole bunch of tree collection in my future. So it's gonna take a while, but we'll get it figured out. And I think for today, this is gonna be the end of my episode, and hopefully the next one will come out pretty quick because this one's getting cut short pretty fast, just so I can get it out in a decent amount of time. Nothing super interesting happened in this one, but I did go into my redstone testing world and I built this full thing up. I've got the perfect circuit to run all these things, and they all release at the same time. It's an awesome, it's like the first time I've ever like made anything redstone from scratch without looking at any tutorials, which felt pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, it felt pretty good. I'm not a huge redstone guy or anything, but I'd love to get some redstone expertise, and I think I will one of these days. I got that circuit pretty perfect, and it's got great timing. I'm just you know, this mob farm's been built before. I've seen it before on other people's Skyblocks, mainly Impulse and Skizzlemans, but you know, I didn't know how their circuit went for releasing the trapdoors in the water, so maybe in the next episode I'll show off that circuit in my redstone testing world if I don't get enough materials to build it up in the next episode. But I should. That's all I'm going to be really doing is cobblestone and trees and trading and cobblestone and trees. So in the next episode we'll see a little villager trading hall up and a couple other things going on. Hopefully I can get a good bit of redstone so I can do a couple more things. I just really, there's my spawn chunk right there. I really just want to get a what's it called, iron farm up in there so I can run constantly. That's my main goal right now for the next maybe 2 episodes. Hopefully in the episode after the next it'll get done. But for now I'm gonna get going. Thanks guys. Leave a like, comment if you like. If you don't like, I guess dislike. I don't know. Don't subscribe. Please subscribe.